Hello, everyone. It's Brenda Miller, and I'm back with my quick class live. And today I have a guest with me. It is my husband, Scott. He's over here. He's going to help me because I've got a whole pile of stuff to share with you. This week, we were able to, actually, last week, we were able to order from the upcoming catalog. As a demonstrator, we get to see products early, and we had a special event, and at that event they shared with us some of the products, and so that these products are from the January through April 2024 mini catalog, but also from Sale-a-bration. And I don't know about you, but I always look forward to seeing what's available for Sale-a-bration because you get to get free product, and who doesn't love free product? So I ordered a bunch of stuff and I have it all here with me, and I wanted to share it with you. So that's what we're going to do today. So he is going to help me retrieve everything from that pile, and here we go. We're going to come over to my desktop because it'll be easier to see. Okay, so the first item we have, this is an embossing folder, and I meant to open it. So let's go ahead and open it right now so that you can see it's just this beautiful floral pattern. Look at this. Look how fun that is. Can you see? And it's a nice deep embossing folder. So this is one of our 3D embossing folders. And so you can see that these flowers are going to make just a gorgeous background. So anytime we have a new embossing folder, I have to look at it and really seriously think about getting it because I use embossing folders all the time. So this one is called the Layered Florals 3D embossing folder and will be available in the new catalog. Now you can put that in the box behind you, but I'm going to take these two. Next up, one of the things that I love the most when we go through the catalog is the designer series papers. So I've gone ahead and cut up anything that I ordered so that you can see all the gorgeous patterns. This collection is called Lighter Than Air, and there's a hot air balloon new stamp set and set of dies, and I didn't get all of that, but I did get the designer series paper. So let's quickly flip through what we have here. Actually, these are this 6x6. These actually come 6x6. The others I've sliced into 6x6 panels so that you could see them. And I'm showing you both sides. And this has six different designs and 8 of each, which is really nice because that gives you a lot more paper to work with. A lot of times our 6x6 collections only have 4 sheets from each pattern, and this one comes with 8. So this is my favorite. Aren't those polka dots awesome? Do you love polka dots? Anyway, we've got some clouds, and here are the hot air balloons, and actually there are dies that can cut out some of these hot air balloons. So very cool. So that is the second. Oh, and then there are these coordinating dots. These are rainbow adhesive back dots, and you can see that they come in a variety of colors. There's even a balmy blue up there. So you can see you get 20 of each color. Okay, so that's next. All right, next we have a suite. And this suite you may have seen because this is the suite that was used for our event, our onstage event that we had. So this is it's like a Valentine event, but this has bees, bumblebees. And y'all know how much I like bumblebees, right, honey? I don't. I'm not a bee lover, but this is a very cute set, and I'm going to go with it. So, no, these don't sting. Yes, they don't sting. So here we have the stamp set, and it comes with a coordinating punch. And now this punch, this heart is for the wings of the bumblebee, and this actually cuts out heart. These are hearts as well. So you can add hearts. We thought this was very clever that you could actually, the dies for the wings are both cut out as a heart, which you can see here. Okay. So that is the bundle that you can get. But to go along with that, we have some beautiful ribbon. And see, this is white edged red, real red ribbon. Actually, is it real red? Let's see. Sweet sorbet ribbon. So it's got a kind of little pinky red. And it also comes with these little embellishments, these cute little flowers, some hearts. So they're really fun. And it comes with some designer series paper. Okay, you can take that. And here are the different designs on this paper. This paper is 12 by 12. And you can see all these cute little bumblebees. And I'm going to just show you both sides of this paper. So we have some more bumblebees. I should hold them up closer to the camera when I do this. There you go. And then we've got some stripes that are always helpful. And this is the flight of the bumblebee. We've got some honey, always good. We've got some flowers, very pretty. So I can see doing a lot with this paper, if not the bumblebees, but certainly the reverse sides. I love how bright and sunny these papers are. We might have seen that already. Did we see that? I'll just make sure. And there we go, some hearts. So, all right. So that is the designer series paper. And just so that you know, these are the two projects that we created during that event. We've got this, I love you no matter what. I love that you can put a little smiley face on our bumblebee. And we've got the honeycombs in the background. And look at these fun embellishments, right? They're kind of squishy. They're like epoxy. And they just make perfect accents. So you make my heart buzz. There you go. Okay. All right. Thank you. See, this is what I need you for, is really the putting it away, because otherwise I have a huge mess on my hands. So I had to get some help here. So there you go. All right, this is a stamp set that we actually got for free for going to the event, and it's Planted Paradise. And these are really cool because they have all the different planters and such, but these are what are called, I don't know what they're called, two-way stamp sets, but the way that they work is they are symmetrical. So even though there are this many images that you can make with it, you only have this many stamps, and that's because when you use the stamp, and I'm just going to use this big one here as a sample, when you take this photopolymer stamp, can you see that? You have, this is the right side up, so if you stamp it, you will get the ridges and all the design that are on there, okay? But if you put it on the block this way, you get just the background of it, okay? So that way that you can stamp image on image and get the two different designs, or you could have just a solid colored base without the design on it. So these are reversible. That is what they are called, reversible stamps. Sometimes hard to come up with the words. Uh-oh, I lost my helper. I can't. He's trying to tell me something in sign language. He's horrible at sign language. Horrible. Anything I really need to be concerned about at the moment? Okay. All right. Never mind. Anyway, so this is a stamp set that can be very versatile. So I'm looking forward to playing with that. Here we go. Next up, we have another suite, and this suite actually is much bigger than what I have. I have to make decisions. I can't own everything all at once. So this is the Perennial Postage Bundle. Look at these great fonts on these very different sentiments. So you are loved beyond measure. We've got a Happy Mother's Day, which is always good. Big hugs. You're simply marvelous. Marvelous is a great word. I like marvelous. So the dies that come with it, though, are what's really special. Look at all these dies. These are nested postage stamp dies. Okay, so that just means that you can layer them. So you would die cut out this die and in one color, and then perhaps you would die cut this in white and layer them on top. So this is, I always love to have lots of versatility for the labels that I put on my card fronts, because that really lets the designer series papers show off and the sentiments just look nice and clean. So this is just another set of all these different shapes. I love this one. Check this out. So this is the postage stamp ending. So it's like a ticket, right? And even though we have a punch that does this, this is going to, even though it's just one size, I think I'm going to be using that one a lot. You're going to get a lot of sentiments inside that. So that is one of the bundles. The other bundle is one I don't have, but it's actually lavender. They're Perennial Lavender, I believe is what it's called. But I don't have that particular stamp set, but I did get the gems that go with it. So you can see these are shades of purple. Very fun. And these are called Purple Fine Shimmer Gems. I love when they shimmer. And then we have designer series papers as well. And this is, I think, what got everybody. Check out the designs on this paper. Super pretty. All shades of purple. And even if you're not a purple fan, just the fact that it's lavender. Then we've got some big images. So if you like the papers that could be created into card fronts right away, it includes some of those. I like these with I think that's Queen Anne's lace, right? On top. I'm really not giving him much of an opportunity to talk. Hey, Linda, thanks. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. All right, we've got these papers. I don't know. I have a hard time describing all these different papers, so I'll just let the paper do the talking. This is the reverse side of the papers that you just saw. So they are mellower. They don't have as many colors, and they're nice for balancing out those stronger images. So this one's so pretty. Got a little checkerboard checks, and you can see it kind of gives a watercolor effect. And then this pretty, I love that when they use pretty peacock on the leaves. I just think that makes a great green. So that is part of another one of the suites that are in the mini catalog. So here you go. And then this goes with that too. All right, and another suite, this one I do have the whole suite of. We have Notes of Nature, and I thought this was really cool too, because check out the dies that go with it. First of all, I love when you can make collage type cards. You can see here, they're meant to stamp on top of each other, like with this as the background, maybe some leaves in a different color or even the same color on top. Has a couple of nice sentiments. And then these dies, I love having big, strong, bold dies where you just die cut it out and it becomes the focal point of the card. So you can see how this is going to be beautiful on cards. These die cut out the different images that are on here, and then you've got some accent ones. And then there's this cool one. This is actually a perforation. So we don't often do that, but this creates something which, you can tear after you've die cut it. So very cool. I can't wait till you see some of the things that have been created using this bundle. Now, this bundle is very neutral. And let me just show you the designer series paper that comes with it. This is going to take me a second to get it out of the package. Sorry. This paper is just stunning. So it's a specialty paper because it has the gold foil. All right. Yeah, so this is script writing. It might be upside down. I can't tell. But these are going to make for beautiful backgrounds on your papers. And the fact that it's so shiny, it's always wonderful. Here's some newsprint with the gold speckled on top. And old school, yes, old school type written newspaper. And we've got some other flowers on here. And then this is the reverse side. This uses a color that I really hadn't used until just this week, but this is the new Pebbled Path. And so it's a very nice neutral. I really didn't didn't impress me at first, but really it is very nice and goes so nicely with these kinds of designs. So we've got the flowers again. I forget what they're called. We were told what they're called, but I don't have a mind for that kind of thing. And these, the way that I've cut this, because I cut it 6 by 6, I kind of cut off one, but it has 3 images like this one going across the page so that you can actually cut them and they become card fronts. Okay, so all you have to do is cut it 4 by whatever distance you want, like 5 1/4 or something like that, and you would get 6 different card fronts, and you can actually color these in, and we did get to see lots of beautiful designs created with that. And then we've got some ledger paper, which is always fun as a background. So that is the very neutral but very pretty background. And then this has some special embellishments. This is it is called, it's going around, it's leather, faux leather, here it is, faux leather trim. And I just want to get this open. Let's see if I can do it. There we go. Check out this trim. It's very dimensional. There we go. See how it really is 3-dimensional. I don't know if you can see, but it's thick. It's thick is what I'm trying to say. And it has gold on it as well. So it goes beautifully with the designer series paper. And then we have these little cork dots. So these are not terribly thick. When you think of cork, sometimes you think of like a stopper of a bottle, but these are thinner, much thinner than that, but they are made of cork, and they're going to be great accents to projects made with this suite. Okay, so we have that. So that's everything that I have that is in the new catalog. But by getting all of this, I was able to earn a bunch of the Sale-a-bration items. So here is one of the first items. This is Watercolor Melon. So it's designed to be watermelon. And you can see it's got that distinctive, we call it distinctive INK in the middle of that word. And that just means that when you stamp it in one color, it actually looks like you've stamped it in multiple colors because of the way that the stamp is designed. So you can see that we can build our watermelon into pieces, and then we have our whole watermelon. So that's going to be fun to play with. Whoops, sorry about that. And that item is free with a $50 order, and this little bundle here is free with a $100 order. And so it's this cute little softly sophisticated stamp set. It has 2-step stamping, so you can actually build flowers in different colors. You could do the stems and leaves in one color and then your flowers in another. And then also it comes with a 3D embossing folder, which is very why can't I get it open? I'm just fumbling because I'm on camera. I got it. And you can see that it has these dotted, can you see that? Let's see. No, it's really hard to see. That's probably the best way. It makes for a lovely background that is like paper pierced. Okay, so not really stitching, but piercing. So that is, you can get that for free with a $100 order. And again, this is all not until January. But then I'm so excited because they've included a whole bunch of designer series papers as options. And I love when they do that because then I can make that many more projects. So there is a suite that I don't have any pieces of that is in the new catalog that has tools, and it's very manly in time for Father's Day, getting ready for that. And this is called Trusty Toolbox. And this is the Trusty Toolbox designer series paper that goes with the that particular bundle. So let's take a look at some of the designs. We've got some screws and nails, right? That's what those are called, screws. I guess just screws. Yes. We've got what do you call that? A pegboard, right? Yes. A pegboard design. This is just a green design and a checkerboard design and some manly looking watercolor. And then we've got some, these are the edges of the screws, right? With the different, what do you call these? Screwdriver toppers?
Yes.
What, don't they have a name? It's like a Phillips head, right?
Yes,
And a regular, yeah. And oh, I guess these are washers, right? Is that what those are called?
Allen wrench.
Allen wrench? I don't know about that. Maybe Allen wrench. Okay, so then we've got some hammers and we've got some screwdrivers. And here we have, there are two designs that actually have, these are actually different sheets of paper. They have different tools on them. And there are dies within the bundle that's in the catalog that can cut these out, or you can even fussy cut them out. So you can see a lot of them, you know, there is some duplication, but they are different papers. For example, you can see that, what are these called? Pliers are, this is open, what do you call that? Wrench?
Those are pliers.
Both are pliers? Okay. See, this is why I needed you here.
This is a wrench.
Oh, that's a wrench. Okay, right. Okay. See, I'm an idiot. Okay. So anyway, you can cut these out, or you could just use them as a fun background. And this is supposed to be like a yardstick, right? So that's cool. And this looks like a typical Craftsman toolbox. If you purchase, yeah,
Sears
right?
Craftsman, yeah.
Sears Craftsman toolbox. So that's kind of what the design was for. And we saw some really fun projects made with this designer series paper. I don't think, I'm not sure they've been published yet, but you'll see them once things get out. So that is the manly paper that we have.
So the dads see this.
Yeah, the dads are gonna love that.
Right.
Yeah, you know, got that for him. Okay, and so then this designer series paper is called Softly Stippled, and this is just a very nice different shades of neutrals, and this is Calypso Coral, which is always nice in a paper. This looks like burlap. And some more watercoloring, kind of painting, distressed painting, I guess. This is some kind of fabric. And again, that's always fun to work with. This is Pool Party. It's pretty. Okay, and here are some of the floral designs on the other side. So we have these flowers, and these are like roses, but not too obnoxious, right? And here we have some, I guess maybe these are dahlias. I don't know. I shouldn't even try, right? Then we have some other pretty flowers. And we've got some other ones and some roses. I usually do a better job than this describing things, but I'm having a hard time today. The words aren't coming, right? So this designer series paper is also will be available with a $50 order. And then one more.
Is this the finale?
And this is the finale, but it's not a grand finale. It's just a finale. Although I think this is my favorite of things that I've shown today. So this one also goes with a bundle that is in the main catalog. I just need to look up the name for you. It goes with the inspirational sketches. And this is called Flight and Airy, and it has some birds, so we'll get to the birds in a second. This is, I guess, the reverse side, so some nice neutrals. Love working with this. This is Lost Lagoon. Love having this as a background, similar to some designs that we have already. Here's some watercoloring, but look at these flowers. Isn't this great? I love these kinds of designs. We've got some pink. Here we go. Oh, look at this. It reminds me of, you know, some pretty fabrics from back in the day. But look at these little birds on the trees. So cute. And you can always, you know, fussy cut out the birds. Here's some more. So this is going to be perfect for springtime. And these birds, I believe there will be a die that can cut out some of them, right? Because they're facing different ways. But that way you can use the birds differently. And look at that. These just so pretty. I'm a sucker for pinks and purples. Not so much birds usually, but definitely as shown in this designer series paper. Uh-oh. Time to do something. All right, so that is the last of the product that I personally own right now. And I just, that was a nice sneak peek. If you have any questions about it, you can always contact me. My helper here, thank you very much for joining me today, even though we didn't have too much time to chit chat. But I'm looking forward to everyone getting the catalog, hopefully sometime in December. If you're interested in a catalog and you don't already have a demonstrator, please contact me and I will make sure that you get the catalogs. And happy Thanksgiving to those of you in the United States. Thanksgiving is tomorrow and I'm off to cook. Dawn says hello, Scott. So thanks for joining, Dawn. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me and Scott today, and we will see you next week, same time. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.